if one of the biggest creators and most successful creators on OnlyFans is doing this, it causes a curiosity and a wonder why more of us haven't tried.
Welcome back to On the Horizon. This is MelRose Michaels. I am your host, and I'm here to share what's worked for me in building my adult creator business to try to make building yours just a little bit easier. Let's get into today's episode.
It occurred to me the other day that one of the creators I personally follow on OnlyFans myself, and someone that I know absolutely crushes on the platform, being Bryce Adams, does something unique when she's posting and publishing her content that I haven't actually seen other creators do, nor have I tried yet myself, but I want to try. And it is this idea of making content to sell your content. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but I wanted to make this just one-off podcast episode to put this thought out there, get you thinking about another way of selling and upselling fans. And I think what she does is super effective. And it's probably a big component into why she's so successful on OnlyFans in general. So what Bryce does, if you follow her pages or her OnlyFans, you'll see that she will send free content out, like a selfie style, almost like a vlog type of video. Just her holding the camera, talking to the camera, totally safe for work, where she explains the content or the scenario that she filmed inside whatever she's going to sell the fan, whether that's a locked PPV or if it's locked on the feed, etc. So in this selfie style safe for work video, she will go into who is in the video, how she knows them or how they came across each other, what unfolded, what things led to one another, what actually transpired, how hot it was, etc. She'll go into a lot of detail and description about the video, really selling it to her audience and to her fans. And then this video gets sent out ahead of or as a preview of her locked explicit content. So she's using this free video to sell her fan on the paid content. This is really useful because the fan knows exactly what they're going to get. They know exactly what to expect. Not only that, but they're receiving free content, which they're very likely to watch. Because we all know fans in DMs often don't even open or read or, review what we send them in DMs. Probably because if you consider the fan experience on OnlyFans especially, they are getting so many mass DMs from OnlyFans creators and performers. You've got to think that based on, my other company's data at SWR, we know that the average fan subscribes to around 10 OnlyFans models on the platform. Now, that's the ones they're having paid subscriptions to. That's not the ones that they follow their free pages or are subscribed for free to. So you consider the amount of volume of messages and DMs a fan gets, you can understand how yours as an adult performer and creator are probably getting lost in the inbox and not actually getting viewed, not actually getting opened. But when you send a fan content for free, that really will raise the likelihood that they're going to go into the message and watch the content. So I think what Bryce has done here is super impactful and effective because she's giving and creating herself the opportunity to sell the fan on the content before they even get it or at the exact moment they get it. This is going to be really effective, and I don't think that you necessarily would even have to do this in a full video. I think you might have some effectiveness if you tried this with just audio clip messages as well. Putting out an audio clip before you send a locked PPV, and that audio clip being free where you go into really detailed descriptions about what's in the locked PPV content, how, that scene happened, who it's with, what takes place, what you're wearing, how you're feeling, was it exciting, was it spontaneous? Including all of these elements in an audio message can also help sell the content. So I think it's important to maybe reimagine and reconsider in what ways we sell our content, because at the moment, majority of adult creators, myself included, the selling point to our content in a PPV DM scenario is a really good thumbnail or preview image of the content and the caption that we include with the content, which hopefully is really well-written, captions or a really good piece of well-written copy that has a really strong call to action to ask the fan to unlock the content, or, uses an if-then statement so that if the fan likes what they're hearing, then they'll unlock the content. It's really important that we incorporate this into our platforms and our day-to-day, of course, but think about how much more impactful and how much more effective it could even be if we were doing it with other content or additional content itself. So something to think about going forward when you're creating content for your platforms. I think it would definitely be worth running a 30-day test where you send out just a selfie style video clip before you send the locked PPV, explaining what's in it, what's going on, or testing the audio clip version and variation of that, and see what it does to your conversions, see what it does to your DM and unlock revenue. Because if we don't test and we don't try, we'll never know. And if one of the biggest creators and most successful creators on OnlyFans is doing this, it causes, a curiosity and a wonder why more of us haven't tried. So I hope this episode brings you a little bit of value, gives you an idea of something you can implement in your business. And I'll see you in the next one.
It would be absolutely incredible if you rated this podcast 5 stars and left a little review. We want to get this podcast to as many adult creators as possible, and you taking a second to leave a couple stars and a review really helps us do that. Thanks so much.